Hey guys, just letting you know I am still alive. I just haven't been really up to making videos. Eventually, I will get to that giveaway was gonna do. I just, first time didn't do it because of passing of a YouTuber trying to do respectful on that because my giveaway would have been just like a day or two after his death. I wanted to be respectful on that, but then just never got back into it. Um, and my last video was the review for Venom 2. But this one is for a review of House of the Dragon. Since the season is over, hopefully everybody's got to watch it or seen most of it. I'll try not to give too many spoilers. Um, Gotta say, compared to Game of Thrones, it very well did progress faster, which is okay because the series is only going to be like 4 or 5 seasons, so it kind of needs to start a little quicker. But now they can actually slow down a bit and not have like all the time jumps. Um, Unlike Game of Thrones, where they were having a book series, this one's just one book that is just told from a couple perspectives. There's someone else's accounting, so we're not sure if it actually happened. So it does give them more leeway because it's not like point of views like Game of Thrones. And also, George Martin actually has more into the story, into this one. Um, Game of Thrones, he probably should have had more contact with it, but they were too busy doing it their way. They didn't care about his opinion anymore. So, yeah. So they do have more leeway, even though in the end we do know kind of what happens. You know, who's supposed to win, basically. We do know from Game of Thrones that Rhaenyra does get eaten by her brother's dragon. Um, what happens between then and there is kind of free game. Makes it easier. Um, Actor wise, there's probably some way better performances in this one. Don't get me wrong, they were great in Game of Thrones, but this one had those really strong actors or characters that you just feel them. Like Viserys, Paddy Considine, probably gave one of the best performances out of the entire House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones series. I'm not saying it's the best. That's your opinion. But everybody praised this guy. I mean, everybody's like, he should win an Oscar or something, or an Emmy or whatever they do. I think it's Emmys for his performance, which, yes, it was really brilliant. If you watch it, you understand why. I gotta say, Emma Darcy in the last episode does give a brilliant performance of herself. I mean, you actually feel her pain for some of the things that happen. I'm not saying what if you haven't seen it. Um, you really do kind of hate the high towers in this one, which it's more directed at Otto Hightower and his ambitions because he acts like he's not doing anything bad, but he does some stupid crap. Um, then there's Alicent Hightower, where you do feel bad for her in some parts, and some parts you just want to smack the hell out of her. One character you don't feel bad for is Kristen Cole. You just want to punch that guy. Um, Anyways, like I said, I'm not trying to give too much spoilers here. Matt Smith, they could not have picked a better Damien. He kind of rocked that role. And I will say in episode 3, the ending shows him and Jon Snow definitely are related. And what was brilliant about his performance in that one was, except for the beginning, he never speaks. And it's all facial and that, and I don't want to mess with this guy when he's mad. I will say that. Like I said, brilliant performances. We get a better throne. It actually shows what kind of was supposed to be in the books, where it had so many freaking swords. Though, thinking that maybe the swords ended up disappearing over time, or people like Robert Baratheon and stuff just got rid of most of them, which I don't know how, but who knows. There is one badass moment in episode 9 from Rhaenys. Definitely need to see that one. And kind of shows she could have ended the whole entire thing in one word. I'll just say that. Yeah. I'm not trying to give away too much spoilers here. I'll do a long review later. Maybe go into different characters, what I think of them. But for the first season, I would definitely give that show about a 9 out of 10. There was some parts that were just boring. I will admit that. Like, my least favorite episode is episode 4. But no show is perfect. But anyways, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It is really good. And like I said, George Martin had more say in this one. He had more contribution to this one. So, you know it's more of what he wants. And it does explain a little bit more of Game of Thrones. Though it also makes the ending that more frustrating. Where it's like, why Bran? Just gonna say that. Well, anyways, that's my mostly spoiler-free review of season 1 for now. I will try to do another one later that actually goes more in details. I can't make this one too long because I'm about ready to go to work. But anyways, that's it for now, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!